My moose hunt actually got started back in June at the Maine Moose Lottery in Greenville. Several people told me my name had been drawn in the lottery, and I was kind of in disbelief because I've been waiting for so many years to get a permit.
Moose drawing's going on. You think you're going to get lucky?
Hope so. I never got lucky yet. 20-something years. You got more than me, don't you?
Scott Gibson, Glenbush. Hannah Sibley, Bradley. Linda Howell, Jackman. Marianne Foley, Augusta. Arnold Price, West Bath. Bruce King, Harpswell. David Everett, Norway. Paul Murphy, West Newfield. Robert Bacon.
Area just south of Kittery.
He's got enough beer.
On time. Yeah, that's it.
I knew it. That's awesome. He's pumped.
So what just happened, Hal?
Hey, I got a moose permit 33 years later.
Woo!
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm moose hunting somewhere.
Don't matter, right?
Now I really had to get planning for this moose hunt. Since I've been a guide for over 20 years and guided a lot of moose hunters, I really wanted to make this a special kind of a hunt. I decided to plan on making a float trip with a canoe down one of the rivers in Maine. For the river trip, I definitely was going to need some new gear, so we jumped in the truck and headed down to Kittery to do some shopping.
That's it. Uninsulated. Thermarest extra large.
That's for me.
Well, the day came to head to moose camp, and we had a bunch of hunters from Cedar Ridge with their permits in hand. Excitement was high. We jumped in the trucks and headed north to moose camp.
Hours.
Whoa.
Believe me, we know. Yep.
I've always enjoyed guiding moose hunters, so before I was going to go on my own moose hunt, I decided to guide a client first. I took a young guy from Maine named Ryan, and I figured I could get him his bull in a day or two, and then be on my way on my own hunt. The first day out was a little bit rough. We had 20-mile-an-hour winds, which made calling pretty difficult. On the second day of the moose hunt, it rained all day. We did see a cow. The moose were active, but again, no luck on a bull. We did see another cow later in the day, just as the rain was letting up before dark. We planned on making our river trip on Wednesday morning, so I had one of the other guides, Lee, take Ryan out, and we headed off for the river. Well, we made it down to the river here. It's about an hour after daylight. Got to get unloaded and get on the water and see if we can find us a moose on the river today. The plan was to spend 2 days on the river because we really didn't know what to expect and how the moose hunting would be. Well, we got started down the river and everything was going good, and then it dawned on me it wasn't going to be the trip we thought, because I didn't realize from the river with all the riffles you couldn't hear moose calling. You couldn't hear a grunt if one grunted back. By the first evening on the river, we'd made it about 8 or 10 miles, and at noontime we stopped for lunch because I'd spotted some moose rubs along the riverbank. I think we found the bedroom, the moose bedroom. Just found this spot. I just happened to see what I thought was a buck rub from the river on a brown ash, and I was trying to look at it, and I was drifting by, and then I saw a moose rub on a brown ash like this back upstream a little bit, and then I kept seeing another one, then another one, and there's a big flat out in here like it's all boggy. So we pulled in to check it out, and it's tore up with bull sign. Fresh track in the mud that's not rained out, and it rained hard in the night, so we're gonna set up here and have a sandwich and do a little calling. After lunch, we headed into the woods where we found the moose rubs to make a hunt for the afternoon. I never see this much moose sign in one place. After about an hour of walking and calling, we finally got a response from a bull. Where's your daddy? Where's your daddy? Go find your daddy. The 2.5-year-old bull, he's cute. A couple of years would be a good one.
Still gave us a little heartbeat though when he was
coming through the brush, man.
It
was fun.
I was ready.
I know you were. I was watching.
After taking a break for a snack, we hunted our way back down towards the river where I made another call. We were all standing right out in the open, and we got a bull to respond about 60 yards from where we were standing. The bull came right in and saw us because we didn't have time to take any cover. I'm just waiting for the bull to step out from the brush for a clear shot. After about a 2-minute standoff, I felt the wind hit me on the back of the neck. That bull got one whiff of us, and he was out of there. We hunted a little longer and then we headed down to set up camp for the night. We found one problem. I'd forgot the tent. We managed to improvise for the night, and then we headed out in the morning for another try in the same area. We didn't have much luck that morning, so we decided we better head down the river. Off the river. We had a good float trip. We learned a lot about this river here, and it's hard moose hunting because the high banks, they're not using the river too much this time of year, so we got a couple hours left this evening to try it, so see what happens. Get going. Saturday morning, the final day of the hunt, ended up to be the best weather morning. It was 35 degrees and dead calm. One of the guides, Chuck Terrio, decided to tag along with us on that morning's hunt. We started calling. It didn't take long, and we had one bull answer, then another bull. We had these two bulls coming towards us, then a third bull started coming. None of those bulls would step out in the road. I think they were intimidated by each other, so they wouldn't step out into the winter road. Besides the three bulls we had grunting right in front of us, there was a cow hollering way back in the spruce bog. Since we couldn't get those 3 bulls to step out, we decided we was going to have to go in after them. After traveling a ways down into the spruce bog, we came to a thick alder patch, so I decided it was time to sit down, have a sandwich, and form a plan of attack. We'd worked our way about 200 yards from where we had lunch. I was dragging my shoulder blade through the brush when a bull grunted in front of us at about 100 yards. I scratched the brush a little bit with the blade there, and the bull went crazy, racking the brush and grunting. It was then I knew this bull is gonna come. That's what you call a close encounter, ain't it? Is that running?
Awesome midday hunt, last day of the season. Didn't get a good look at the spread really coming up, but we're gonna in a minute, but it looks pretty good from here. Thanks for the help, guys. He's a big one too, huh? Sure. Holy smokes. It's pretty.
Look at the eye guns.
Yeah. Sounded pretty good thrashing down there, didn't he?
Yeah.
As soon as he started that, I'm like, finally we got one that wants to cooperate a little bit. Well, it's been a great week moose hunting here in Maine. Like I said, I've waited like 33 years for my permit. And I shoot my bull on the last day. And, you know, sometimes you think, well, you ain't gonna get one, you ain't gonna get one. And yes, those thoughts cross my mind too. But you still can't give up. You just gotta get after it and keep going and keep going. And, you know, if the good Lord's willing, He'll provide for you. So anyways, it's a bittersweet end of the week. Hope you enjoyed this hunt as much as we did. Well, boys, how you feel like packing? Because we got some work ahead of us now.
That's right.
camera rolling.